The mission of the public, as far as I'm concerned, hasn't changed an iota since this building opened in 1967. You know, the original mission was Shakespeare in the Park, and it was free Shakespeare for the people. And for the first 13 years of the organization's existence, that's all we did. But then in 1967, when Joe opened this building, he sort of completed the idea of the public, which was free Shakespeare in the Park is offering great art to the people, and then doing new work at the public is about putting the voice of the people on stage and letting them make the art and letting them speak through the art. And when you put those together, you've got the mission of the public, which is the most democratic mission in the American theater. And the idea is to make a theater that is of, for, and by the people. And that's a very big tent, as you can imagine. That includes a lot. But democracy has to include a lot, which is one of the reasons that I say that quantity is actually of the essence of what we do. We were not created to be a boutique theater that lovingly has one orchid bloom every 7 years. Our job is to reflect the grand, tumultuous, messy diversity of America on stage. Public Works is probably the most exciting new program we've created in my time here, and that's because it is sort of a ferociously radical extension of the idea that this is theater by the people. And what we do is work with community-based organizations, work with non-professional folks, members of the community, and then we put them on stage with some of our greatest actors, and together with blurring the lines completely between who's an amateur and who's a professional, we create this pageant community art piece that at least last September at the Delacorte, The Tempest was 3 days of pure euphoria. The Mobile Shakespeare Unit is probably the most perfect expression of what this theater stands for. We make cut down, bare bones, but really rich and beautiful Shakespeare productions, which we then tour to the most neglected and despised audiences in our city. We go to prisons, we go to halfway houses, we go to homeless shelters. We put Shakespeare in front of people who have gotten almost no share of the culture, and we offer it to them as a gift, and amazing things happen. There's no way to get more clearly reaffirmed about the necessity of stories than to take these tales into a prison and to watch the way prisoners respond to them on an absolutely visceral level. The fact that they need to see themselves and their dilemmas reflected in the language and works of the greatest poet in the English language. It's amazing. It's really important. It's beautiful work, and it's something we're going to be expanding as fast as we can because the demand for it is just off the charts. This season, we're opening the Mobile Shakespeare Unit with a production of Pericles, which I think is going to be just, we've done tragedies, comedies, and problem plays in the Mobile Shakespeare. This is our first bona fide romance, and I'm going to be really excited to see how it goes over. You know, the great thing about my job is that what I want to have done at Shakespeare in the Park gets done at Shakespeare in the Park. So that's the, you know, it's a rare privilege. Yeah. What I'm looking for right now is there is going to come a moment where we do a new American play premiering at the Delacorte. And I don't know when I'll find the right play or be able to create the right play for that to happen. But I think that's going to be a very big moment for this theater. I also very much hope that someday I can entice Miss Streep back to do Cleopatra in Antony and Cleopatra. That is a role that she would be extraordinary in, and I really hope we get to offer that up free as a gift to the people of New York before they carry me out of here. Over the next couple of years, the most important thing to me is that we firm up and expand the Public Works program and the Mobile Shakespeare Unit. Those two programs, which really, Mobile Unit got restarted 3 years ago, the Public Works really started its public life last year, have been really important flagship programs for us because they are not only doing work that is central to us, they're doing work that nobody else will do if we don't do it. And there's a lot of other great things we'll do. We'll keep doing great musicals, we'll keep doing great new plays, that's all important. But this other work is work that is, I think, really both unique to the public and fully expressive of what our mission is. And we're going to be spending a lot of time trying to make theater matter to more people than it currently matters to.